So I'd like to request you to expand a little more on diplomatic and economic coercion. You write also about other countries in Europe. I think Norway was one example. Yeah. And then you give a very beautiful phrase. I think I don't remember it exactly, but it says something like lie low and bide your time or things like that. And you said that this has been the Chinese philosophy that when you're not there on top, just keep quiet, bide your time. Yeah. Like in Fauj, we says a lie dogo. Yeah. Keep quiet.
So I said in the same sentence, I said, that, bide your time. Bide your time is finito. Sure. That's what I wrote in the article. Yes. So I said, it was biding time for a very long time. They were biding time from 1949 onwards. They kept biding their time till the time they know, okay, we have reached a place that we can take on issues and we have the capacity to take on countries. And in many ways, the economic tying up, the buying or purchasing influence globally started by when they joined WTO. So they were already gradually, and it may not be called BRI, but the precursor to BRI was economic coercion in many forms in many countries, which is already happening.
BRI is economic coercion, sir.
BRI is totally coercion. BRI is actually purchasing influence. It's of course, to purchase influence, you have to do something. So they are doing something. But actually, BRI becomes a way of coercion of those countries to support the stand of the Chinese in whichever way they want to do it. And 150 odd countries which attended the BRI forum recently. Last year. So, it actually made a tremendous amount of difference. So the biding time was biding time up to a time, then finished. And one can give so many examples of them doing it. Or South Korea has been a receiving end of the Chinese stick substantially. What happened is that South Korea decided on THAAD. THAAD is that missile defense.
Yes, sir.
Missile defense.
Yes, sir.
When they said THAAD, they had, I think, 99 Lotte malls inside China. Sure. And the South Korean film industry has come very good. We say Bollywood, sure, but South Korean has got a fantastic film industry, very good singers, rock and all that. Yes, sir. They used to, big sessions in China. The minute they said THAAD, they said, okay, Lotte malls, wind up. You have firefighting issues. All 99 of them closed. And nobody to come from South Korea for all those movies and all the things like that. This is great amount of coercion, yeah. You can't imagine film industry, yeah. Any film industry, even I will talk Indian film industry also. Sure. But I'd say Hollywood. Because Chinese have over 70,000 screens. So Dangal, Indian movie, sure, was sold in China for 1,300 crores. It made 1,300 crores from China. You think Indian film industry will make an anti-Chinese movie? And there are so many of Indian films which have made money out there. So we rush to make a fighter, we rush to make a LOC or Lakshay, but we have not made a Galwan movie. Have we? No. Because the films are sold in China. Minute they say, okay, we will not buy any film, we will not exhibit it, the industry packs up, yeah. Because they make...
The Chinese market is close to you, sir.
Exactly the point. And our films are much like there, and the films are sold. That film, I forget which one. That Salman Khan took a child across to Pakistan and, to meet a parent.
Bajrangi sir.
Bajrangi Bhaijan. Bajrangi Bhaijan was sold in, for over 1,000 something crores. So you say that if they say, okay, we will not buy, we will not say, the industry suffers quite a bit. So it is just an art. Rockstar is a movie where Rockstar, in the initial when the movie was made, I think Ranveer Kapoor.
The other one.
Ranveer Kapoor. Ranveer Kapoor had a visual across in Dharamshala. It was shot in Dharamshala, sure, when he was a Rockstar singer. Sure. And the crowd there showed a banner, Free Tibet. Now it was shot. Subsequently, the movie was doctored, where the Free Tibet word was removed, erased. And there was a Free Tibet flag. On top of the flag, they brought the back of Ranveer Kapoor to hide the flag. It's happened in India. So, it is coercion any which way.
Cultural coercion also, sir.
This is culture. You say economic coercion or you say cultural coercion, but it is coercion, all right. So, I would say that they would, explain to me, if they fight out to say that the terrorists of the Pakistanis which are being declared as terrorists by even United States are not allowed to be declared terrorists by the United Nations Security Council.
Sure.
The Chinese put a veto to this. A terrorist is a terrorist. He's a recognized terrorist across in the world, but they will, on political reasons, say no, it can't be done because he doesn't follow the parameters of being a terrorist. That's political coercion. They might accept it after 3-4 saying no, and then they get caught into the UN procedures and they say, okay, fine. But for everything, this is a kind of, we cannot join the NSG because of the objections raised by China. It's a political coercion in any which way.